Set them one up. And a few metres out from the line here. Volkman shows him, plays out Hawkins. Bit of shape here at the back. Joash Papali'i gets the ball out there to centre. Jordan Samrani. And that's his first try of the afternoon to the Parramatta Eels. Joash Papali'i sweeping around the back. Looked pretty promising there. He's found himself here in the Rabbitohs cup side. So go out the back to Schuster. Props, stops. Pushes it over to the right-hand side. Look for a little crossfield kick. It's got some good weight on it. And they've come up with a little repeat set. They didn't know what he was going to do there, Schuster, but he came up with the right result. Better in himself, Lenny Skelton. French out the back to Schuster. Schuster goes out the back again. Catch and pass. Maxi Lehman goes around and scores in the corner. The Rabbitohs strike back. Arnie made his debut earlier this year. I believe his father maybe grew up at Redfern area. In the heart of South Sydney territory as Madison goes out there. Volkman. Short pass. On to Dan Kier. That all looked a bit too easy too. So go to Hawkins. Hawkins stops props on the left-hand side. He wants to go over this other side. He sees an opportunity. Cartwright holds the ball out in one hand. Flicks it out to Samrani. Samrani beats one. He hands it back to Cartwright. Cartwright said, I don't want it. We'll give it to Madison in the middle of the field. He shapes the kick. Steps off his left foot. Back to Hawkins. Enterprising football here by the Eels. Hot potato. Samrani's got half a chance here, but Kudjian comes across in cover. Yeah, good positional play there by the South Sydney fullback. Yeah, it was changed their angles a few times, but
Cartwright, Madison, Hawkins.
There's an offload there from the Bunnies. Players. Back up the middle of the field. Amaron Kudjian, the new recruit. He's been at the Storm. He's been at the Dragons. Played a bit up there in Q Cup. 12 games, Queensland Cup. Celestia Tana puts on the footwork down the middle of the field. Kick from Hawkins as well. This is catching on the old early kick. Hawkins gets an offload from Cartwright. He's into the backfield. He's trying to set up a 2-on-1. Dummies, props gets it out to Jordan Samrani. He goes over for his second try of the afternoon. Good football there from the Eels. They went for the early kick, and it was Hawkins and Cartwright, and Samrani finished it off. Yeah. To Schmidt. Schmidt pushes it all. They push it all the way out to that left-hand side. Alamadine take three Rabbitohs to put him to the deck.
Yeah, they're hard.
Looks like a strongly built lad as they go to the short side. Volkman out there on the left-hand side. It's a 2-on-1. Volkman's going to bring this one around under the post. He throws a dummy, and that was all a little bit too easy there for the Parramatta Eels.
Yeah, once again, offloads from the experienced player, Ryan Madison. Very hard to handle. The Rabbitohs, they can't contain this experienced NRL player for the Parramatta Eels. And then a nice little short side play. They got numbers on the South Sydney Rabbitohs where Nandar plays a nice 2-on-1 with the fullback, and Ronald Volkman goes under the post to score one of the easiest tries that you'll see today.
They like to dominate the middle and then shift to the edges as Volkman plays out the back to Papali'i. He gets an offload out the back there to Nanza. 2-on-1. He puts Alamadine around. That's another try to the Eels. Big Madison underneath. Tovai over the top. He still gets the offload away. Schmidt to Cartwright. He's going to kick it cross field to Samrani. And Jordan Samrani comes up with the hat trick that he desired.
Great kick.
They've got the wind at their back. Is it a 26-point breeze, Darren Brown?
I'm not sure if it's a 26-point breeze.
We're going to find out.
They've just got to concentrate on completing their sets, building a bit of pressure, and look to get the first one on the board, and that'll get the ball rolling.
There's their two toes, rolls it up here. Gets an offload out the back to Plathy. Kudjian comes in to help out there. Gray, the Schuster, crossfield kick. He's got this thing on a string. Goes down. What a try there. South Sydney Rabbitohs, Lenny Skelton. That was pinpoint perfect. Slow play of the ball. Plathy out in front to Gray. Thinks about a tip on. Takes the ball himself. Backs into the defence. 36 metres out from his own line. Plath goes left to Schuster. He tips it back on the inside to Johansson, who keeps the legs pumping. Only 25 metres out from Parramatta Eels line as Gray gets it out. The back is shaped to Schuster. Tosses it up in the air. There to Lenny Skelton. Skelton wrapped up pretty comfortably there by the Eels. Schuster getting a few touches here as Gray gets it out the back to Ward. A little bit of space. Declan Casey skips on the outside, puts out that right fend. And Hawkins and co come again for the Eels. Signal tackle 5. Ward's going to take the kick on the last. Crossfield kick. Carson Ko getting down there to put a bit of pressure on Alamuddin and take a good tackle there. Wraps him up, puts him into the in goal. Drop out Eels. To Schuster. The long ball out to Ko. Ko skips on the outside trying to set up his outside man, but Samrani showing some pretty good resilience there, keeping his feet underneath him. It's a nice little chip there from Ward. It's up there for a long time. The Bunnies come down with it. Looks like it's Jordan Plath. He's ripped it out of the Parramatta Eels' hands. That's a try to the South Sydney Rabbitohs as they go back-to-back here in the second half. To put him on the deck. Luke gets it out to short ball there. Dean Hawkins to Cartwright. Back to Hawkins. Under the sticks. Great ball movement there from the Parramatta Eels.
Yeah, very experienced player, Dean Hawkins. He's been playing fast. He's been playing slow. This time it was just soft hands onto Cartwright, and Cartwright went through the hole. And like a good halfback should be doing, Dean Hawkins stayed alive and supported his ball runner and received the pass back inside and went under the post to score.
Luke dummies right, goes left to Volkman. Volkman out the back to Papali'i. Dummies, goes himself, brings it around under the post. Great try to the Eels.
Read that play well.
Yeah, Pitavaya back on the inside. Me'inui, nice foot speed, surges towards the line. Slowish play the ball. You get up again. Plath out to Schuster, shapes to pass, kicks. And it is a beautiful try there. I'm pretty sure that was Javier Pitavaya. Gets a try for his trouble, but Schuster holds the ball up. He holds the ball like a magic wand there. He looked like he was going to pass. Dribbles that kick into the end goal. And the Bunnies, well, going to try and finish with a flurry here. Forward. Hands on his front. Out in front of Volkman. He's got a few options. Dummies, gets through the line. He's going to get it out. The big number 15, Saxton Crikey, scores to the left of the upright. Beautiful it out the back, and the Parramatta try to score a Parker. Now he's pushed it off. This game won't die here as they keep going, and they decided to succumb to the tackle. Congratulations to the Parramatta Eels. That'll be their 5th win of the season.
Yeah, too classy today, too experienced, the Parramatta Eels, and they run out convincing winners here, 50 points to 20. South did a great job. They hung in there for a little bit, but like we said, just too much experience there in the Parramatta outfit, and they run out convincing winners.